If you have a piece that starts with garter stitch specifically, you know, the first inch or so is garter stitch, sometimes it's easier to work that flat because then you knit a row, flip it over, knit a row, flip it over, knit a row. If you're working in the round, you're gonna have to knit around, then purl around, then knit around. And one of the great things about working in the round is that you don't have to purl. So if you do have a garter stitch border on what it is that you're knitting in the round, you can knit that flat and then transfer it to a circular needle or double points. Let's say that this is the last stitch that I worked. So here I am. What I'm going to do is go back around to that very first stitch and bring it up. There you can see everything comes around in a circle. It's all facing the same direction. Now I do this little pinch here so it holds everything together. I'm going to put my needle into that first stitch just so that it holds there, grab my working yarn, and come across to that needle. Sometimes you have to do a little dance with your needle tips to make sure they pass each other. But I'm going to knit that first stitch, just give it a little tug, and that's it. You are now joined in the round. You can continue to knit across your first needle in your double point set, and don't be intimidated by double points. You're only ever working with 2 needles. I'm just moving stitches from one needle onto the next. See that? I've knit that whole needle. Now I'll move on to this one. I'm just working in a circle, 1 needle at a time. When you're finished with your piece, there is this gap here where you started, but you can just seam that closed.